Honestly, just thinking about board season gives me a little anxiety even now. It felt like the whole world was holding its breath, waiting to see your marks before letting you be a kid again. Did you ever feel that weird, suffocating vibe everywhere, Vikram?
You're describing my entire class. 10 year. I remember walking into the living room and seeing relatives' faces practically expect me to start reciting equations. That pressure, it's not just in your head. It's a combination of everyone's hopes, your own dreams, and that lurking fear of a total mental blank on exam day.
Yeah, that fear of blanking out used to haunt me. It was like, what if everything just disappears the moment I see the first question? It's wild how one test can feel bigger than life itself.
You know what's interesting? A lot of that comes down to what I call the fear of the unknown. It's not even the questions themselves, it's all the stories we tell ourselves about how unpredictable or impossible the exam might be.
That's so true. I remember dreading chemistry until I realized the paper was just a remix of what we'd already practiced. Why do you think this fear blows out of proportion for so many students?
A big part is that students see boards as this giant, mysterious monster. But when you zoom in, it's really just the insert textbook in a different outfit. The real enemy is uncertainty. What if I miss something? What if there's a curveball?
It's almost like our brains love to imagine the worst-case scenario. I bet if someone told us, hey, it's all from chapter 3, we'd sleep easier.
Exactly. And that's why I think the first step is just understanding the framework. If you know the borders of the playground, you're less likely to panic about what's beyond.
So, if we can shrink that monster to size, what next? What did you find actually helps when the syllabus feels endless?
For me, micro goal setting changed the game. Instead of telling myself, I have to finish the whole physics syllabus this week, I'd focus on just one topic, like, let's nail Ohm's law before lunch. That made progress feel doable.
That reminds me of breaking a big chocolate bar into pieces you can enjoy it instead of getting overwhelmed. But honestly, the comparison trap was killer for me. One look at a friend's revision update on Instagram, and suddenly I felt like I was already behind.
I've been there too. Social media turns revision into a competition, and that's the fastest way to lose confidence. Sometimes, the smartest strategy is a mini digital detox. Give yourself the gift of focusing just on your own pace.
It's wild how much headspace opens up when you unplug for a bit. Shifting gears, what about those last-minute nerves? I always felt like I'd forget everything the second the clock started.
That's where mock tests are pure gold. If you can simulate the actual exam, timer, desk, water bottle, all of it, you train your mind to handle the stress. Suddenly, the real thing just feels like another practice run.
Honestly, I wish someone had told me earlier that sleep isn't optional. Pulling all-nighters just turned me into a zombie. There's this line I heard, sleep is your brain's save button. It totally fits.
I love that analogy. Without enough sleep, all the late night cramming might not stick. Add in some movement and a decent meal, and you're not just surviving, you're giving your brain a fighting chance.
After all this talk, it's easy to forget boards feel massive, but they're not the final word on who you are. I wish someone had told us that back then.
Totally. Marks matter, but they don't capture your grit, kindness, or creativity. I've seen people bounce back from setbacks and build incredible journeys. The boards are just one chapter, not the whole story.
So, if you're listening and the pressure's closing in, remember, trust your prep, stay hydrated, and take it one question at a time. The rest will follow.
And hey, after the exam, don't forget to celebrate even the little victories. You've earned it, no matter what the mark sheet says.